Hey YouTube fam, how is it hanging? Hopefully fantastic. I am doing so well myself. Thank you so much for asking. Today, I want to talk about Battlefield 6 Gauntlet in the Red Sec mode. This is a free mode that I'm pretty sure everyone who's going to watch this video knows exactly what it is, but just in case you don't, it is a round-based mode where you are fighting or competing with multiple squads of 4 to be the last one alive in variations of different game modes, on different maps, doing different objectives. Now, before I start dogging on it, which is probably what a lot of you expect and probably want, I do want to start with some positives. I think it is a fantastic game mode to warm up on. Now hear me out. I understand that a lot of people don't like this mode because it's not the traditional Battlefield mode, but that's what makes it so great, is that it's not, and it has an armor system which requires you to hit more shots consistently to get kills. And what this translates to is once you're warmed up and dialed in on this, you hop over to normal mode like Conquest or King of the Hill or any other mode like that on the normal core Battlefield experience, you'll realize that you're now way more accurate, you're hitting way more of your shots, and you're winning way more gunfights. And that's awesome. Outside of that though, besides just warming up for the core game, I love how competitive this game mode is by nature, right? It's like you want to win, and it's more personal because the pool of people you're facing is a lot smaller. So it drives you to want to be better than those people. It's easy to let go a loss on Conquest when it's 32v32 and you're only dealing with just your set of squad of 4 people and you're facing off a whole team. What really hurts is when you're facing another squad of 4 and it's just you and your squad and then that squad, and they win because it's those 4 are better than you and your other 3 partners. Just hurts. So I love the competitive side out of me. I am an old COD head and I do appreciate that a lot. Another thing I love about this is it is free, and believe it or not, in this day and age, games are expensive, life is expensive, and it's nice to know that I have a game mode that I can play with my friends who maybe can't afford at the time. But the negative, and I'm going to start with one thing before I get into my main point in this video, and that the point is that there are no new modes. Through all the updates, I think it's been the same. Capture these little sectors, plant a bomb, capture this briefcase and bring it to the other side, drive a tank and kill people. But that's it. That's it. It's all the same. And it's not fun. After a while, it gets so boring. Imagine if they added Strike Point as one of the final modes in that game. How cool would that be? You know how much more intense it would be if it was one life and that is it? And it's that or you lose? Like, that'd be so much more fun. Right? I'm not saying remove what's in there now, but add this into rotation so it changes up the gameplay, so it changes the flow. It makes it so we want to come back and play it more. When I play Gauntlet, and it's the same thing over and over and over and over again, it gets old and it gets boring. At least in Conquest, I can change how I play, or I could change the area that I hide in or that I want to camp out at. I can choose to stay at flag B and defend that the entire time. Or I could choose to push on the enemy's line of defense and take their home base flag, and I could be aggressive and try to capture that. Either way, I could choose how to play. With this, it's typically the same. You're running and capturing this point. You're running and grabbing this bomb. You're running and doing this, and it's so fast, you gotta do that objective or else you're not gonna win. In Conquest, every playstyle contributes to some way, shape, or form, which is nice. Another really cool idea that I had for a game mode in there is we have a mode specifically for the tanks. Why do we not have a mode for dogfights with the jets or helicopter fights? Imagine if a squad, like let's say 4 squads of 4 got jets in the sky, and it was your job to have dogfights. A, that'd be great for people who want to practice, and B, it's going to give those people who don't have the game a chance to fly the jets and maybe entice them to buy it, and most importantly, it'll change up the game and make us want to keep playing it. Please, 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 EA, add in new game modes. It's getting old. But the biggest downfall with this one, and it's almost criminal for me, is every single Battle Royale type of game out there, for the most part, has a rotating schedule for maps. They have a certain time where you hop on, you play with some friends, and we'll just call the map Avalon for time's sake, right? Okay, and then in an hour, that playlist is going to change the map to, let's say, like Operation Metro. Okay, let's just say it's Operation Metro. They're going to change it to that for the next hour. Why are they not doing this with this mode? They have the LTM mode for the freezing on New York on that map. Why are they not utilizing that? It's not like once the mode went away, the map died. The map is still in rotation on Conquest, and they just removed the freezing feature. But it's still snowy, and it still looks awesome. I prefer that map over the daytime map that we got now. In fact, I almost want to say I think the snowy version of that was the original way it was designed. I could be wrong, but that's just my 2 cents on it. The point is, though, is that they could do that same thing for Red Set Gauntlet, and they could add in that map, and you could do those tasks. And again, it would change the tasks, it would change the pace, it would change the feel, and make people want to come back and play it more because it doesn't get so damn redundant. And then they have this gas mode, which I know some people aren't a fan of, but that's okay. You don't have to be. Don't play at that time. Wait for the next rotation. Or maybe if it's gone for a few hours, you don't play it for a few days, and come back and it is on there, maybe you might be more enticed to playing it because you haven't played it in a few days. And now with this new one, the night one coming out, which I am ecstatic for, I really do hope that they create some kind of rotation. Like, please, EA, we're begging you. We're begging you. But with that being said, I do think that this mode has a lot of potential. It's a lot of fun, especially with friends. I wouldn't play this solo, but with friends, it is a fantastic mode. And I just kind of wanted to get out there and just let out what I have to say. Just because I feel like if we don't give this feedback, then, and whether it's a small creator like myself who's just doing this for fun in the hopes that I gain some kind of following, I can create a community, or someone big like Jack Frags who has millions and millions of views, I think we all need to talk about it because every voice matters. And I think that if they did these things, it would completely change Gauntlet, and I think it'd bring a huge surge of people. So, tell me what you guys think. Thank y'all so much for making it to the very end. I love each and every single one of you. Have a great day, y'all. Peace out.